Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. Welcome. This is your goddess, high priestess, Empress Alvala Bandera. Welcome all. Welcome, 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 welcome. And shout out to those of you that are subscribers that was in that blueprint for God Power workshop yesterday. You know the vibe. So let's put in the work. You feel me? Let's put in the work. Let's put in the work. Hello, love. Hello. May you all enter and like the video. Wash your hands, honey. But also those of you who are entering during the live and catching this on a replay. And if you woke up feeling slightly agitated, I highly suggest you just, take a moment and sit with self and see what it is that's rising up that's causing this frustration and figure out, what it is that you have to do. I am honored to see you here, my love. This silent migraine emotional roller coaster is something. There it is. So, one thing I can say um, that I did pick up, we all picked up from that workshop tomorrow. And on the 10th, you want to cover your head as that is the actual Christmas. Okay? So, but let's just get into these messages that I have for you all. Okay, I did pull some cards, and the first card that came out was the Owl card. Then it was the Whip. Then it was the Moon. So these are the three from the Lenormand deck. Okay. So what I did was, you already know the vibes, looked into the numbers. No worries, no worries. Definitely cover your head. So a lot of what you could probably be sensing too with the migraine and emotional roller coaster love is basically you going through a shift to clear out all of these emotional wounds, basically to have the reset, to be reborn. You know what I mean? So you're good. You're good. You're more than good. You're great, right? So, number 12 in the lexicon is equivalent to destruction. Now, after that workshop, that number came out too. Let me see. What was it? What did I get? Yeah, destruction. But it also speaks of this is a destruction that leads into transformation. Okay. So, number 11 is equivalent to a place of destruction. And then I put 11, 12 together and it said protection of the king. 12, 11 is equivalent to onion. So peeling the layers, shedding that old skin, right? Moving beyond ancestral patterns. Hell, my love. I was waiting for you to get on. Has changed since you read for me the other day. Hey, turn up. Tamia, Tamia. I mean, whatever of that has been destined to distract you, be removed with the sound of that bell. Okay? That's for any of you in here. So, yes. So then I pulled, at the bottom of the deck was the card of the mice in the Lenormand deck, which is card 23. But as far as the lexicon is concerned, it speaks of my father has gathered. And then I pulled another card, it was 32. It said, my father is might. Then I put 23, 32. It spoke of Eve, life or living, the new life or living. So this is like a regeneration of humanity, but humanity stepping into the full essence of their God and goddess power, right? So it's definitely one for the ages. It's definitely one for the ages. You feel what I'm saying? And then what I did was I was like, all right, tell me more source. So I just opened up Isis Oracle book and it opened right to this page, which speaks of the divine garden, which is where I get the title from for you all as well. It says protection of the winged mother. At this very moment, it's on page 43, which is 7. You are venturing through a time of significant spiritual growth and healing. There are many changes occurring internally, and they will be reflected in your external world soon. You are protected during these times by the love and strength of the winged mother, Lady Isis. You can relax and allow your transformation to happen. Let your divine guardian protect you now as you learn to let go and trust in your own unfoldment for the greatest good. Then it continues to say, I'm going to read this whole thing because I feel like this is highly significant for those of you. Even if he wasn't in that workshop, I feel like those of you that are on this channel can sense the vibration, because it was basically like a confirmation for me too, as far as the messages that we've been receiving the past few, well, let's say stepping into 2023. And as of the month of December, it was given a lot of confirmation as to, where we are all at in terms of the energy that the cards were informing us about. So with these changes that are happening, you could be wanting, to share certain information with people that you love dearly. But this is also part of your journey where you get to see who the karmics are, but not in the sense of hatred or anger. It may feel as such that at first, but as you get to know yourself more, you're realizing what puzzle pieces were placed in your life for you to evolve. You know what I'm saying? It's like really moving beyond your comfort level by realizing that you actually didn't fail. You really didn't fail. You just went through an experience that allowed you to gain wisdom. It's a challenge. So it says big spiritual growth can bring difficult challenges. Through such challenges, an initiate can gain wisdom, power, and awareness and leave behind fears that once held them captive, free from past restrictions, free to live a life that is truly extraordinary and inspirational. Yet the challenges can feel deeply confronting. The initiate may be tested to stay true to their own beliefs even if their loved ones do not understand or support them. Or they may be required to let go of what they have known to embrace something completely unfamiliar, and this may be uncomfortable for them. And they may fear losing love, support, safety, or friendship as they venture into a new life. These kinds of spiritual growth opportunities are presented when the initiate is ready for them. So, whatever is going on in your life, my love, because you're ready for it. That's all. You were ready to experience this battle of tug of war because you were strong enough. I would say war within self. You were presented with an opportunity to handle the war within self through your external world, so that way now you can become wiser and enjoy your life through the changes that you're going to make based off of where you came from. You know what I'm saying? So it says these kinds of spiritual growth opportunities are presented when the initiate is ready for them, even though this readiness might not seem obvious. The Oracle 421. Can somebody type 421? Thank you. The Oracle of the Divine Guardian arises because you, dear initiates of the light, are venturing into a significant time on your spiritual path. Thank you, Mother. There is a process cooking within you and which may already be mirrored in your outer life circumstances that are actually challenging you to grow. Now, 421 is also, that's the Five of Pentacles. See, making sense. That's the card of like, that's expressed as being left out in the cold, or something that's one-sided where you're putting in all the work. But once you really check with your own thoughts about your values, Mercury and Taurus, Five of Pentacles, you'll be able to see where you can balance out certain emotions and where they're not balanced out, so that way you can make the appropriate or take the appropriate action. Okay. It says it might look like an opportunity or it may appear as a crisis, but no matter what the appearance, you are being guided to take the risk that intuitively feels right for you and have faith. You will be safely guided by unconditional love of the Lady Isis with wings outstretched and sword of truth in hand, protected from false images that will lead you astray from your true path. So some of you right now, you have asked Source for the how. And this shift in emotion that you could be feeling is in connection to source replying to you. Okay. So this is where you get careful what you ask for, careful what you wish for. But at the end of the day, well, I don't really know end of the day, but um, you ask the how because you're ready for it. The way it comes through, initially, you probably be like, what the fuck? But it's okay. This oracle is a confirmation you have been receiving impressions and inner nudges that are from your higher guidance, which has been helping you with situations that are currently unfolding in your life and will continue to do so. You are spiritually speaking on the right track. No matter whether your life circumstances appear to be heading in one direction at one moment and then in a completely different direction the next moment, or whether you feel things are a certain way in truth only to find out the next day they seem to be different. These are all just signs of growth into a new consciousness. So don't be afraid to change your mindset. 1111. Don't be afraid to change your mindset, especially if you're someone that's on social media and you have a platform. This is what you're here to do. You're here to evolve because the first test you're going to have when you quote unquote, to some people, it's going to seem like you're switching up. You're going through your own evolution. They can mind their business. It's real simple. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. Life does not have to be fixed or even clear at all times in order for you to be safe. Isis is with you. All is well. This oracle comes as a guidance that if you have been worried about another, that they are protected. Whether this is someone alive at this time or a being that has departed the physical world and returned to spirit, they are free from suffering, pain, and trauma now, and all is well. If you wish to send blessings to such a beloved, you can do so with the incantation below. So that would be Winged Mother, Guardian of Light, surround me with your protective might. Only love and light enter this field, or the scarab sword you shall yield, driving away darkness with endless light. Bring peace to every day and to every night. Ashe, so it is. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up on for you all at this moment. There's a lot that's happening, but it's all happening for your highest purpose that is forever evolving. So let's get started with our messages. Let's get into it. We already started. Let's get into it. So thank you, Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, ancestors, protectors, warriors that guide and protect me. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me as me for you and I collect to use our mind's eye to see. Always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So yeah, yep. This is where we are. So let's put these cards back. And let's start with angels and ancestors. Then we'll go into these mama jealous. Okay. Okay. All right. 421. Thank you. See? I want to see what this is. Let me open up our gematria so we could, you know what I'm saying? You know how we roll over here. I ain't stressing today. Rude. I just did this now. Ain't stressing today, tomorrow, the day after that, but we be here today. Today is tomorrow, yesterday is today. Oh, listen, we ain't stressing. Okay? We ain't stressing, baby. Even if you're not sure what you gonna do next, hey, listen, I don't even trip. Welcome, Alana. Welcome, Soul Family, honey. So what we got? What we got? What we got? Mm. Oh, 421. Look at that. It says Xmas, San Antonio, final moments. C. Enoch, the scribe K. Bruins 938. Let me look at this over here. 421, to lament, to wail. So if you feel like you have to release emotions through tears, that's what you may more than likely have to sit with yourself with, especially if you're going through this, emotional roller coaster where one minute you want to go off. Just sit with yourself as long as you need to. And as you're sitting with yourself, do what you can to disconnect from the way others are perceiving what you're experiencing. And this is going back to, no one's here to understand you. You're here to understand yourself so you know where to go next. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's times when you don't know. That's a moment to pause and just appreciate the moment where you're at right now. Okay? So yes, angels and ancestors. Ooh, take time to reflect. There you go. There we go. Some of you are like, you could be that type of person that you don't really cry as much. But if you look at yourself in the mirror and you start talking, them tears might come down there, okay? So let it be what it is. Don't stress yourself out. Bawled my eyes last night and this rising. I'm so grateful for you because you come through every time. Aww. And I definitely had to pause in that moment. I couldn't do anything but sit there. You'll start to feel better the more you realize that it's okay to do this. Sometimes there's so many things that are lingering within your DNA, within your cells, and the best way to release it or to hydrate the body, it all has to do with water. You know what I mean? So, because water has memory, so you releasing those tears, you could also be releasing a lot of the past energy too, from a past life or your ancestors that are dwelling within you at this moment. Be graceful in movement and action. See that? The shallow and master, the yin and the yang, the grasshopper moves in one direction, and that's forward. And that's to the balance of the head and the tail, north node and south node. So, move in a new direction. Take time to reflect so you know which direction you're going, you see? I mean, you basically just channeled the whole reading just now. Let's see. Release the old and rest. What's some of that? Because it's peeping. Hold the space. Let me see. And shed old skin. Come through, ancestors. Come through, honey. Shout out to y'all ancestors, my ancestors, because they get it. They overstand what you're experiencing, what you have experienced. But it's all for your greatest purpose. 432 right now. What's this that came out reverse? Ooh. Unlocking the magic within. The magic guardian. Take care of your needs so you can unlock that magic within the imagination. You are the magi of your nation. You are the creator of your nation. Tell me more about this. What is this here? I just smelled, there was a scent of this particular chapstick. Very childhood, nostalgic moment just now. It has like this, was it one of those candy flavor ones? But it kind of smells like crybabies. One of those chapsticks from back in the day that smells like crybabies. Oh, okay. You gonna leave it like that? No, because then I can't really, I mean, I could see, but wow. 433 at that. Well, what do you know? Okay, hold on. Alrighty. Ooh. It said turn the lights off when it comes to whatever it is that you are doing that you wouldn't, that whatever it is that you're doing for others that you wouldn't do for yourself. Stop doing that. You have Palace and the Elijah prophecy. So this is going back to taking care of your needs, because the way that message came up talking about my father is gathering, or the mother and father of this universe is gathering all who truly know themselves. And in knowing yourself, it's going to have to be a moment where, you do see yourself separating from loved ones because you have to do what you have to do. So listen, stop doing things for others you wouldn't do for yourself. Detox. This message is clear as day. And that could even be the next 2 days as well. You know what I mean? Especially if you live with other people, or if you're at work. Do your due diligence to stay out of gossip these next 2 days. This ain't the moment for it. Because what you're doing is the elixir of life. You're programming that elixir of life to toxicity. Okay, so your words are very important. Your words are very important, especially when it comes to those who may have deceived you. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Full moon. Then you have the pale horse coming out here, which is symbolic of Hades. What's behind it? Second deacon. Let me see. Let me look at the chart right now. We are in the second deacon of Capricorn, 18 degrees, which would be the 3 of Pentacles. So this is being mindful of who you're collaborating with. Okay, let me get some tarot cards on this. Okay, 22. Look at that. Split the deck, Judgment. The Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Why did it come out in reverse? Ooh. We have Page of Wands. This is a younger fire energy. The unlocking of your magic within is connected to your imagination. Not sure if this is anyone in here who has issues with visualization. You just want to feel it out though. The important thing is at this moment is to feel it out. We got the 9 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, Moon in Sagittarius. Let's see. What about the Page of Wands? It looked like the High Priestess that popped in and out. Let's see. It's time to move in a new direction here though. For some of you, your magic is being, you have a sense that your magic is being blocked because you're around a particular frequency. But don't frustrate yourself about that. Just see it for what it is and focus on the work that you have to do so you can get to where you want to be, okay? Four of Cups. Yeah, this is discontent and boredom, okay? With the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's some form of communication that's happening around you or with you that your soul doesn't agree with. It doesn't align with who you are, your true essence of you, your heart. Okay? And it's time for you to reflect and connect to your galactic ancestors here as well. I pulled an hour ago and kept hearing, just feel it out and focus. There you go. There go your confirmation, baby. That your cup is being refilled by the divine at this time. But there's something about the inner child that already has the cup. Boundaries, something from the past here. There's is immediately given you're setting up a wall instead of boundaries when it comes to something of the past. So it's like a negative 2 of cups with the 4 of cups and the 6 of cups in reverse. So there's still some balance that needs to happen here. There's still some balance that needs to happen here. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Queen of Wands and the Moon card, which is the 9 of Wands energy. And what's this? The 8 of Swords. But there is healing here. In the midst of all of this, there's an opportunity to heal through this energy. There's an opportunity to heal through this energy. Through this reflection, there's an opportunity to heal. Let me hold on. I got you right now. Let me see. Crybaby chapstick. See what that's talking about. 1172 996 166. Jehovah. Today is the day. 44. Whoa. What is today the day for? What is today the day for the collective? What is today the day for? Wing makers, intuitive. Let me see. What is today the day for? Whoa, balancing out contracts. And you got a hawk, and that's 440. Givenchy. Today's the day I was born. Look at that shit. The sun. Divine presence of God. Okay, so this between now and Wednesday are definitely crucial days for you to sit and reflect and see what it is that has been blocking you here from unlocking the magic within. Look at that conflict and defeat at the bottom of the deck. 619, that would be the 10 of Swords. And then you have passion ignited. There's an opportunity to heal. There's an opportunity to heal. Tell me more about this. Ooh. You got to face yourself. You got to see it for what it is. See it all for what it is. And this will even put you on a path of a new relationship or higher levels of commitment within your relationship. But this could also be the balance of the sun and the moon. Connect to Tefnut. You could do a Tefnut meditation, which is the eyes of Ra. But it also speaks of a gift from your superiors. Like, what is it that you have to do here? What is it that they... Oh, it's time. And that's 37. That's some shit. That's 37. 37 is due. DEW. As I said, DEW reminded me of DW from, was it Hey Arthur? Ooh, we got a message here. But this message comes with joy, bliss, 9 of Cups. Something about your femininity as well. Some of you have a bag. Oh, yeah, there's definitely a message of concern coming in here. Some of you have a bag that looks just like this. It could be something that you've been looking for, and that could be where it is. I just heard a little doop off of that lamp right there. This could be a particular crystal that you were looking for. For some of you, I feel like you have a rose quartz that you've been looking for. Look at that, looking for it. I mean, it's a 7-pointed star. What's the Lenormand card for 24? Because that's 24 right there. Where is this thing at? 24. Let's see what 24 is. The heart. Okay. The 20. What the fuck, album? It's right here. Okay. So there's a cleanse here of the heart chakra for sure, which is going to bring you bliss. But again, we got the child here once again. Some of you, I'm getting there's a spirit child on the way. Like you've reached a point along your journey where this spirit child is significant to move you forward. Look at that shit. A message and in family room. Why did that slip out? This is something you may want to keep to yourself, or some of you are at this moment, because you realize how gifted this seed that has been planted is. We have the labyrinth under that. Let me see. And then the mature woman. Some of you have children that are teenagers. It's time for you to have that conversation. Straight up. Even if they're not a teenager, welcome Fatima. They could be. Listen. If you have a child that has a cell phone, okay, they have access to a lot of things, unless you got these parental locks on it. But definitely have that conversation with them where you're showing them the beauty of co-creation and not so much putting within their mindset, which could also be where you're healing from too. Where the conversation with the child has to be more of an educational thing rather than making it seem like if you do this, then because then they're going to be intrigued to do it. You know what I mean? So what else? Or even if you have, some of you have a gifted child who, let's say they can get boarding class because they know so much and there's not much that teachers are teaching them. Just tell them to have that conversation with their teachers, and you have that conversation with your child as well, your niece, nephew, little brother, little sister, cousin, whatever, whomever. This is someone of like between what? I would say 18 and under, as long as they can speak. Okay, as long as they can have a conversation with someone. Yeah, because sometimes people feel like because they're a certain age, they're not ready for that conversation. You don't know what soul that child got. That child probably older than you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Nine of Pentacles coming out here, Venus and Virgo. This will help when it comes to, not allowing people to take advantage of you or them. Yeah, Four of Swords. 94 could be significant. I'm also getting inheritance, so there could be clarity about some form of inheritance here, especially with this contract. Something's coming to light about some form of inheritance. This could be spiritual, this could be financial, this could be a home. Queen of Swords. There we go again with this contract energy. Libra represents the Queen of Swords. The cause of something is balance. But if there's a lack of balance, the way we see the Six of Cups, we have the Page of Cups coming out sideways with the, okay. So if there is some form of imbalance, I feel like divine intervention is strongly at play where it won't be an issue. So this could be part of the uncomfortable journey emotionally or mentally. Because I was just picking up on, this is why there could be someone presenting themselves to you at this time for you to, recognize where this energy is coming from. Enjoy success and happiness, and then we have embrace the energy of peace, broken arrow, so they can. It's kind of like the icing on the cake to see where you may have been going in a direction that was minimizing your ability, minimizing your true self. Tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. Exchange energy to create abundance. See? We have the Trader here. This could also be put in lack mindset away for good. And in doing so, this is also where you're separating from people to unleash the wild within. Okay. So this is like this is now given an energy of a birthright. That we just had this wolf moon, full moon in Cancer. You did get this card though in reverse, right? So some of you have something, there's a gift that you have when it comes to your hands, palmistry. There could be a particular symbol that you have been seeing and it's in your hand. Your talents, trust your talents in changing times. There goes the fox again. Honor your inner knowing. The medicine mother. Greetings, love. Let's see what else we got here. Connect with your emotions. Connect with the energy and emotion within you. Drink more water. Take your baths. While you're taking your baths, listen to 432 Hertz. You could also listen to the Om symbol. Or this is where you can YouTube Tefnut meditation and connect with your emotions in your baths. This will help you to be fearless and stand strong. You have the warrior here. Okay. Immediately as I'm sitting here looking at it, I feel like some of you legit have a being of this image walking with you right now. In order for you to be fearless and stand strong. And why would they be present? What's going on? Something about love and feeling comforted. Sacral wound, healing of the sacral wound. So you're now able to vibrate or move from the crown energy. Oh shit, yep. Harness your mystic power as the High Priestess. You're going through an ascension here of your soul. And you got ignite passion twice. The fire, because the sacral area is being healed or unblocked, the fire from the root is now able to, Kundalini energy, is now able to rise. Because before it was getting stuck and you could have been having some hip issues or lower back issues because it wasn't doing what it had to do. It wasn't rising freely because there was still something you were holding on to. That was another great tip from the workshop yesterday as well, to release that. You can look up psoas stretching. It's one of the largest muscle in connection to the core. From below the hips, the inner thighs, through the entire core is your psoas muscle. And sometimes when that's weak or you have some type of tension there, this could also be a reason why there's a buildup of a sciatic issue. Been there. That shit's no fun. No fun. And I kid you not, once that sciatic issue started happening, I dived even deeper into like What are the meridians of the body? Like, why is this even happening? Because I know as a trainer and as an athlete, I'm doing what I got to do, but there's something deeper as to why this is happening. And thankfully, to source, haven't had an issue with that since. So, but yeah, let's see. Let's get a divine feminine message here, and then we'll pull some more of the tarot. And this won't be a long message. Okay. Okay. 454. Again, if you are wanting a personal reading with me, email me, beloved, and just be patient because I do wait for the guidance of my guides to tell you to move forward. And we got the High Priestess coming up. You was, I knew he was there. That workshop was like, wow. It was the blueprint for God Power that Brother Rich from Black Magic put together with Dr. B, Sirius, and Billy Carson. So yeah, it was definitely, anytime you see events with like Black Magic or, just invest in it. I highly suggest investing in it. Let me, just in case some of you don't got the link here. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that in the stories I reposted King Simon Productions live that he did with Dr. B series, where Dr. B actually talked about some of the things he spoke about in the workshop as well. Let me actually pull these both up for you before we move forward. Let me go. Now I really got to be intentional. Yep, there's like no excuses. And that's for King Simon's Instagram, where you can see the live that he did this earlier today with Dr. B. So yeah. But we got the High Priestess being one with their soul, because your soul is a legacy of love. And as we were speaking of, if you're going to build a legacy, you have to be able to operate from the crown. And that's what Billy Carson was talking about also. Like, a lot of times people aren't able to build these legacies because of the wounding that's in the sacral chakra, which is the point of creation. So if that's wounded, how is it that that passion, that fire, that creation, that elixir, is going to be able to rise to the crown for you to even be able to use it? So yeah. It says here, I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation, the essence of all Buddhas. So the more work I put in based off of that, we'll be chopping it up. Don't even trip. We'll be chopping it up. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Oh, all right. Say less. Detox once again. So these are the cards that came out. We have Order of the Blue Rose, Melchizedek. Well, would you look at that? Some of you are connecting to very powerful beings. It was just 4411, powerful beings of divine light, the truly awakened heart. You are being connected to or are in the possession of occult keys to human salvation through knowing self. And then we have, let's see, infinity, eternity, and universality, whatever. Can't even say it right now. Original DNA codes for the human collective for Earth, pure consciousness of love and wisdom, Order of the Blue Rose, Melchizedek. I got the book. Which book, love? As a detox, if you can, fast. But the one thing about that is, like, everybody's body is different. The Melchizedek, Yes. Everyone's body is different based on blood type. So if you know your blood type, that could also be good for you too, just to make sure you're eating, according to the oil you have within you. Granted, you'll have so much information about that, but there's a lot of code breaking we got to do. But um, drinking warm water upon rising, like if you're about to make some tea, but instead of using the tea, just drink hot water until you go to the restroom, and then you can have whatever else that you want, your lemon water, whatever you choose, but allow that warm water to flush you out. So um, papaya seeds are great for deworming the gut. Also, just a few things. Yeah, just a couple. But yeah. So we have the Order of the Blue Rose. We have Unconditional Love. Ooh, 1 year or year one. Emperor to a God. Predated Soul Agreement. This is the truth. And then Empress to Goddess. We got it. Oh shit now. Okay. This right here. Huh. So the Most High ain't come out here to play. Some of you asked for something. You better be ready what you asked for, because it's coming. It's like you remembered. Something you remembered. It has to do with tapping into unconditional love. We have Archangel Haziel, which speaks of God's seeds. You could have been seeing 1122. You may be a life path 11 or 22. You or them, you and them. May 1st to May 5th. This is connected to silver. Archangel Haziel is connected to silver. Speaks of wisdom, Uranus, Lapis Lazuli, Aventurine. This also connects to the guardian of light and stars, forgiveness and reconciliation. 1122, I have here representing magnetism, harmony and love, peace through self-realization. Take a moment to look at, oh yeah, some of you, your ancestor is actually Tahuti, both. So look into the emerald tablets. It's going to help you when it comes to soul attraction. This is some lovey-dovey, strong lovey-dovey. Well, it's here. Ladies, this is probably the first time that I see this on a live, that the Emperor to a Goddess, Emperor to God, and Empress to Goddess come out together with predated soul agreement, unconditional love. I mean, wow. Imagination is kicking in. What's this? Tell me. Love, angels. I can't even. It's almost like it's gonna be hard for you to even speak. It's gonna be hard for you to speak, but that's because there's a lot of passion involved. And pay attention to the red flags. I feel like these red flags are more so in connection to synchronicities, like this here that we got. So, 1 second. But yeah, let's see. What message of love do you have for the collective? I've been tapping into my inner child too. My imagination been on go. I love that. Shay. When she said, I'm trying to be little Miss Most High. I'm done. Don't stop trying though. That's an insult to doing. Don't insult what you're doing by saying that you're trying. Because when you saying you're trying, you're still having yet to make a decision. So you called yourself out. You better do it. It's either you're gonna do it or you're not. Let's see. Love angels, what you got? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Well, there's that. Some of you been doing your offerings and they work. Your ancestors is going to work. They're able. Some of you been burning ancestor money too, and they're able to payoff that's in the other side to do what they got to do for you here. Then you got the honeymoon card at the bottom of the deck. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So there could be a moment that you get to celebrate if you celebrate Valentine's Day. But it's gonna feel like that every day though. That's the energy that's coming through here. This reminds me of Regine and Armand. This is what this reminds me of. They're so beautiful together. I love them. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership and religious factors. So this could also have to do with, you could be a high priestess, like you have a certain way of moving when it comes to your spirituality. This person may not, but you can work this out. Or this could even be you truly manifesting the type of person you want based on your spirituality, and here you are. Aww. He said that's my anniversary. I'm manifesting a mini vacation. You better go ahead, honey. And it came out. Look at that shit there. Venice could be also a place of interest. It says let go of control issues. If you have an idea and you want to, go all out, let go of control issues so that way your imagination could kick in with the feeling. You can allow the universe to do its thing. I can cook it up, you know what I'm saying? And then here it is. 51:55 on the timer, and it's 5:05 on the clock. I mean, real shit. I'm with it. Release your release expectations. I'm getting the time has come to clear your energy, and then you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Well. Past life relationship. I mean, it might as well true love. Whoever it is y'all partnering up with, okay? This has to do with a past life situation. It's predated. It's a soul agreement that's wild. Because today I posted in my story about a Chinese proverb that had to do with the red string of fate. But you could also, choose a different contract if you want to. You know what I'm saying? If it's not igniting your passion, you can choose to do something else because you and the other person have your own willpower. You know what I'm saying? So, however, this is a romance of a lifetime. What's at the top? Separation. Let me see what's under that. That's for those of you who are separated or single. I feel more single, especially if you're separated from someone you don't want to reconcile. Now, we do have Archangel Haziel here. So this could be you reconciling with someone from the past that's coming in as a more evolved person, which allows you now you both to move forward and enjoy the holiness of each other together. The Most High seen y'all putting in work though. New love. Oh, whoever that's for, new love came out in reverse. So it's strongly given. This is someone from your past that evolved. Or if you're with someone now, that there's you stepping into who you are, more of who you are, that goddess energy. It's allowing you to really, bring into harmony both of your souls. We're now, that's a strong love because it says love yourself first. So the more you're loving yourself, the more your partner can love you. The more they love themselves, the more you can love them. Because the levels, any type of level in connection to insecurity is being demolished because of this love. Okay, let me do this instead then. Tell me about this new love in reverse. What is this? Show me this energy. New love in reverse. Show me the energy. What's new love in reverse? Why yeah? Could be a life path 6. This person could be a projector. Let me see. If they're a projector, depending on, they're a projector, you would have to be the person that makes the first move. But if you're both projectors, it's an even playing field. Been feeling this lately, loving myself first. Ashe, welcome, Lydia. We have Gemini, full moon in Gemini. Something about Sagittarius season. The letter J could be significant. Letter A and March. So, yeah. As far as this new love in reverse, that's what I pulled that specifically for, just to get a clear idea. Full moon in Gemini, or moon in Gemini, Gemini could be significant. Someone born in the month of March, if the letters or initials A and J, 101, they could be a life path 1. You got the world in your hands, and peace enters your life when you surrender. And then we got Antares, sixth sense activation. So this is about you working on your manifestations, but releasing when it's going to happen, releasing the outcome, just living in the vibration of the feeling. But let's get a message of clarity about surrender. I mean, shit. Wow. And look what it is. Surrender your attachment to results. We don't need no other card. Surrender to joy. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. The key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. All right. Straight to it now. That's clear as day. When we take these, we're going to do our final spread. That high priest is over here doing her thing. Come in there then. Come on with it, and you wanna do your thing, girl. You out here telling it like it is. And if you're in unrequited love situations, whoa, what was that? Okay. All right. So that felt like, no, it's not unrequited. We're going to leave it at that. I'm not arguing with you. You got it. So that little mini shuffle, there goes engagement. Definitely felt that. So, elevating beyond our wildest dreams. Yes, honey. Clear as day, for real, for real. I love that for us, for real. All right, y'all. Let's see what these tarot cards have to say to you, so we can finish up our reading for the evening, okay? Okay. Look at that, the Emperor. Wait. 5:12 on the time right now. May 12th could be significant, baby. All right, let's see. 5:12 is Saturn and Taurus. Saturn and Taurus. 7 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords comes out. Get some rest. Some of you could still be grieving right now. You have the Page of Wands, but there's, messages that are going to come in to uplift you. Could be this one. Strongly feel like that's what it is. Let's see here. What's crossing this energy? The transformation and ending. Okay. And at the bases of look at 2 of Cups. I just smelled a dog. I don't have one. Had one. Condolences if you're mourning for a pet. Or this could be Anubis energy helping you through this too. Mm-hmm. 9 of Cups, a wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Well, on your way to emotional fulfillment, on your way to it, but there's something here that has to be balanced out. This could be an epiphany. There has been an epiphany that has occurred. Things are unfolding. What's in the immediate past? For some of you, this could be, again, being mindful of how much it is that how much you're drinking, or making sure you're staying hydrated throughout this time. We have the Fool card in your immediate past. You've taken a leap of faith on something in the immediate past, and that was all part of the plan, though. Yeah, so you can see that which was hidden. Let's see what's crowning this reading. What's the possible outcome? There goes this Page of Wands once again. What's with this? Okay. Let me see. And there goes the 9 of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. This shit ain't going nowhere. It ain't going anywhere. Anything that restricts you or makes you feel restricted, it's not going to go anywhere. Especially if this is something that lacks discipline or structure. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not. That could also be what you're releasing here. Now, show me more about this here. It's like anything that seemed basic in your life. Anything that wasn't allowing you to evolve is the possible outcome is that the shit ain't gonna go anywhere. You're gonna feel like you're stuck. So it's time to release that. What could help you is getting more familiar with your galactic signature. We have that here. It will show you, or you releasing yourself from these type of energies. And the way to do that is making sure that whenever you connect or communicate with someone is with and on purpose. Okay? There may be an emotional and physical connection, but is something about the body here. So clear as day, it's over for all of this trauma bonding. It's over for that. Ascended Master Life Path. It's so over for that. The Destroyer is here. What they are claiming doesn't know them. So Source is not going to allow you to be around anything or anyone that doesn't know themselves. It's going to keep you on the path of your North Node here, especially as you're clearing out this emotional wound through the reflection that you may have done, or you could be a reflector. Therefore, being highly sensitive to surrounding energies, learning to live by the moon cycle is going to help you to, is going to help you to make decisions when it comes to where to go and where not to go, depending on those moon cycles, especially if you're a reflector, or if you have Cancer, Capricorn, North Node, South Node. We have this spiritual cleanse that you're going through right now is stepping you on the path, or you're getting back on the path of serenity, learning to accept what you cannot change. Okay. So that possible outcome had a whole story there. Moral of that is there's something way better. For those of you, something way better here. And those of you in partnerships, the work that you're doing on yourself and the work that your partner is doing, or the work that you're doing that's influencing or inspiring your partner to put in that work when it comes to themselves, is allowing your partnership to blossom. What's in the immediate future here? What's next? I know that's right. A sun card. Joy and bliss, baby. Yes, you got yellow on all 4 corners. There's a glow about you that's coming in. Even if you may not recognize that right now, there's a glow about you. Yeah, because of the reflection, all of this discomfort that you've been in the recent past, you took a leap of faith to put yourself in an uncomfortable position. I feel like it's getting out of whatever made you feel numb so that way you can actually feel yourself again. And you feeling yourself allows you to visualize and feel those visualizations so that way it manifests. What's the advice here? What's the advice? Go into hermit mode. That's for the next 2 days. Oh yeah, because that's the 9th and the 10th. So you can release the rest of this. My thing is the song that's playing outside right now. The name of the artist is called Omega. Someone sees you as the yin to their yang, the yang the yang to their yin, but there's balance here in your environment. Justice is being due. Your just due is coming in. This could lead to a move, or this could be mental clarity that you're having at this point now. There's a new contract coming in. There's a reset. 1911, that's 7-Eleven. Oh, serious. Okay. This is Justice card. Wow. Pure strength and courage. Ooh. This right here. This is an emperor to a god and an empress to a goddess for sure, and a predated soul agreement, because now is the moment. Now is the season for higher vibration, unconditional love to be on this planet. The earth is not going to tolerate anything less. Focus on the legacy here. And you can build that legacy through the crown. So the crown has a lot to do with royalty, right? What you're undoing yourself from for this to be about, this to come about. What you're undoing yourself from is the lack of balance between the light and the dark, and bringing it all together. What's the outcome here? It's clear as, this shit is as clear as day. The outcome is it's going to be a completion of all of this deception that you have, but now because of that completion, you're able to move forward cautiously, but not to the point where you're overthinking and it's over analysis to paralysis. No, not that. You're now stepping into a part of your journey where you can enjoy all of this bliss and happiness. For some of you, this is you being in the limelight. This is you being being a public figure here. But the old you had to step to the side. And you've gone through the process in the immediate past to do that. You've taken a leap of faith. You've taken a leap of faith in the past where you didn't even know where you were going. That's what that is. And then we got the dog here. Canis Major. It's like you've given those who you felt have deceived you another chance. This chance did it from a much higher vibrational state where you were wiser, so you didn't really take too much on, or this is what you're learning to do because you're in your power now. This is amazing. What's in the heart of it? Page of Pentacles. What's this? Oh, the Judgment card. And once you begin to realize and observe your environment, the physical environment, because this is material awareness. This is you realizing everything that you've been asking for, you already have, or realizing how much more patience you now have with yourself to be able to answer this calling. Predated soul agreement, and it comes with unconditional love. Look at that. Queen of Swords. Let me see what she pointing at. Oh, she said move forward. This could be you and your partner also. This could be a relocation that's happening. I feel like this is when Mercury goes direct. That'll become clearer to you. I feel like whatever indecision you were experiencing within the mind, self-sabotaging thoughts, once you heal that sacral chakra, or once you reconnect to the sacral energy, you'll be able now to connect to you'll be able to connect to certain tools and resources and know what to do with it. So in the recent past, you may also had access to it, but there were certain lessons you had to go through first for you to be able to take action on what you have already been given. 11117 on the timer. Let's see. Now you can hold the space. I'm hearing luxury. You can hold this. You can actually attract that into your life as long as you shift your perception and realize you are the luxury, and these things just are attracted to you. Final message. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. This is confirmation. I ask my sexual energy to reconnect to me. That's beautiful. Yes, shift your perception. I almost said Persephone. This is deciding to go through a journey through the underworld now. And this is what helps you to reignite your passion. Some of you read up on that. It'll for some of you, I feel like that's where it'll click for you. The story of Persephone. No more. Release the old and rest. Ooh, the Raven. Ooh, got another one that came now. Ooh, wow. Transform and unveil your gifts. And shadowed skin. Listen, this energy is quite clear. Asking you shall receive. That's the type of time you in. It was just 1:13:11 on the timer. That is your message, beloved. I will see y'all on the next live.